So guys, simple little trick, just Cocoa Pops and then mix up a shake with Flexi Nutrition chocolate whey and boom. Best of both worlds. What's the crack, guys? So getting out of bed this morning was a serious struggle. I'm fucking very tired. The house starts starting to get to me. Woke up with a really sore throat. It's actually not too bad now, but I find it's those battles in the morning with the little man in your head that are the toughest. But I'm here, it's time to get shit done. Right guys, so just going to talk you through my first back session of the week. I usually train each body part once a week, and for the first half I kind of focus more on heavier lifts, compounds, lower reps, and kind of adding a plate each time I get into the gym. So I start off my session with rack deadlifts. I don't necessarily prefer these to normal deadlifts. I just think they're better for developing the lower back, which is something I really want to bring on this year. So I started off with 180 kg and then I did a drop set. This is my last set. So first one I was going all the way down to the safety bars, and this one I'm just keeping tension on the back the whole time. Super strict form, you know, not letting the back arch at all, and keeping form nice and steady and controlled for the whole movement. Next I moved on to some weighted wide chins. So I invested in a weight belt, which I found really handy when you're doing kind of weighted dips or weighted chins. 15 kg on here again, not sacrificing form, keeping all the tension on the lats, no swinging, and super slow and controlled on the way down. So this was my last set without any weight, and just again focusing on a nice strict movement. Next I moved on to some T-bar rows. So I'm really looking to add some thickness and size to my back. This is a great one for targeting the lower lats. Again, strict form, but looking to go a bit heavier, keeping the elbows in tight and squeezing at the top of the movement, you know, using a little bit of momentum. But I find with back it does tend to respond to, you know, using a little bit of momentum here and there. As long as you keep your elbows in tight, you feel the muscles you want to work, then it's okay. So this is my last set, did a drop set. As you can see, I was struggling with the first drop, and then I moved on to a slightly lighter weight, really focusing on the squeeze here and just finishing off the muscle, just blasting it on this set. Last but not least, I finished on an overhand grip barbell row and supersetted that with a heavy lat pull down. So 80 kg on the bar here, you know, using a little bit of momentum but squeezing the right muscles, keeping form pretty spot on, and the same with the lat pull down. So nice and slow on the way up, getting a stretch in the lats and squeeze at the bottom. So trained triceps with back, but I just didn't get a chance to film it because I was in a rush to college. What's going on, guys? So just back from the gym, had a brilliant session, and yeah, I feel a lot better because of it. I personally feel the best cure for virtually anything is a bit of exercise. You know, obviously, like if you're seriously sick, it's not going to be that beneficial, but you know, even when I'm pretty sick, I just find going to the gym, sweating it out, you know, boosting the metabolism, it does generally have a positive effect. Currently loving training at the moment, but I am starting to feel a few little niggles like in my shoulder, starting to get at me, and I think that's probably because I haven't really rested for 365 days of the year. Yeah, I mean, like since the competition I've pretty much trained every day. First half of the week heavy, second week heavy-ish, but a bit more volume involved. So kind of first week, start of the week, say doing pyramid sets, so kind of starting off, you know, 10, 8, 8, 6, drop set or whatever, and then later on in the week kind of more the 10 to 12 rep range, and loving it at the moment. Currently on a bulk, I'll just show you my macros at the moment. I'm actually gonna do a video on how to bulk properly, because I think people just get it so wrong, and either, you know, jump from say 2,500 calories on a cut to 4,500, and you know, that's just a recipe for disaster. You're obviously not going, that's not how you bulk properly. And people also seem to think that bulking allows them or means that they can just have a tub of Ben and Jerry's every night or Domino's Mega Deal, and that's bulking. It's not. Bulking, I find the best way to do it is a steady increase of calories week on week until you hit a point where you feel like you're making progress, you're making muscle gains, but you're obviously going to make a little bit of fat gain, but not significant, not huge amounts. And basically 200 grams of protein, 400 grams of carbs, and 88 grams of fat. And that's been a kind of a steady increase week on. So increasing my carbs and fat and decreasing my protein slightly. So during a cut, you kind of have to, it's beneficial to take in slightly more carbohydrates or more protein, because it has a thermic effect in the body for fat burning, but it's not as necessary to keep your protein intake very high when you're on a bulk. So yeah, I'm just gonna head into college, guys. Have my meals prepped, have my Omegas multivit and vitamin C, some paracetamol as well, but I'm feeling better, so hopefully I get a good day of study done. Catch you later. What's the crack, guys? So just getting to the end of a long day, been pretty productive, but I suppose you can't be productive for every hour you're in college. But yeah, I had my first Tolteca today. It's really good. Also have brought two meals in, supplied by the boys from Clean Cut Meals. I put them in some lunch boxes so they're not kind of seeping in my bag. But yeah, I find that's the best thing about getting a bit of a workout in the morning before you get into college. You're just kind of more focused, more productive, more energized for the day. So yeah, I'm gonna stay in another hour or so, probably another 2 hours, try and get a bit more done, get back to your messages, and then yeah, good night's sleep, and same again tomorrow. Can't wait. What's the crack, guys? So just back from college after a long day studying. It was riveting stuff. So just watching a bit of the rugby now. Sorry if I get distracted, but yeah, just having myself a cheat meal. I'm all about fitting stuff you enjoy into your macros and enjoying food that way. But I'm also, I also incorporate a bit of a binge once every 2 weeks. I generally don't do it every week, but like I've just had 5 jam donuts there, which were delicious, and I have a tub of Ben and Jerry's in the freezer, and I'm gonna devour that. You can be rest assured I will do a job. But yeah, obviously like binge eating like that shouldn't be a regular occurrence, but it's perfectly okay to do it once every 2 weeks, or something like that. But try and stick to foods that are going to benefit you or fuel your workout the next day. So like sugary stuff, high carb stuff, like the donuts are a pretty solid option, and then ice cream is good as well. You're going to use that as fuel. Like tomorrow I'm training shoulders and legs and abs. Shoulders have been a weak part for me, so hopefully all this increased glycogen in my muscles, all this increased fuel is going to mean that I have a killer workout. So yeah, it's all about finding a balance, guys. It's all about the majority of the time eating well, training hard, and then the other small percentage of it enjoying and eating whatever the feck you want. Guys, I'll catch you later.